Week 20, day 4. And we're talking about faith this week. And as I said early in the week, if you don't get this one, I'm not sure that you shouldn't quit. Isn't that sad? Telling somebody they ought to quit. If you don't believe, I mean, really believe, I'm not talking about standing down at the gorge and yelling, "We believe." I'm talking about if you don't believe in your heart that you're going to be a better you when we finish, then you're not going to do this. You're not going to listen. You're not going to write the answers to the questions. You're not going to discuss the answers to the questions. And you're going to gain nothing from this. And what's sad about it is when you don't gain anything, you know what you're going to do? You're going to blame the curriculum. Ah, that curriculum doesn't work. I'll tell you right now, I did that. I didn't answer those questions now. I'm not going to do all that stuff. I'm not doing that. And I didn't discuss it with anybody. But I'm telling you, that thing don't work. It don't work at all. Now, you're going to find a group of people that are going to listen to the tapes. They're going to answer the questions. They're going to discuss it. I have a friend of mine that I got an email from that said that he spends an hour after each video discussing with an accountability partner. Faith? You think he got some faith? Do you think he's going to be a better person when this is done, when the 36 weeks are over? You think that nevertheless dog tag that he's going to wear is going to mean something to him? You see, if you don't have faith, if you don't believe in something, you're always competing. If the teacher doesn't know something, when you go into a classroom, you have to go in there in the wheelbarrow. Get in the wheelbarrow and go into the classroom and let the teacher take you through English, history, math, science, physics, whatever it might be. If you're on an athletic team, get in the wheelbarrow and let the coach coach you. Don't listen to your daddy. Don't listen to your mama. Don't listen to the so-called expert on the street. It always amazes me, these idiots, and I use that term specifically, on TV that sit there and watch a man that has spent his lifetime coaching, and they make a comment such as, "I don't know if I like that play or not." They have never called a play on 4th and 1. As Lou Holt said, they've never signed a check on the front side. Signing a check on the front side means that you've given your life and blood to trying to determine what the best play call is on 4th and 1. I was there all weekend, Saturday, Sunday. I worked all week. We practiced all week on that 4th and 1 play. And some guy in the press box, "I don't know if I like that play." He got there 30 minutes before the game and decides he don't know if he likes that play. Those are the type of people that will never do well in this curriculum. They're not going to do what others say to do. They know more. They're never going to get in a wheelbarrow. They don't want somebody pushing the wheelbarrow. They want to be the guy pushing the wheelbarrow. And someday you will be pushing that wheelbarrow. You'll be the head of a company. You'll be the head coach. You'll be the head of a classroom. You'll be the head of a family. And that family's a wheelbarrow. And you'll be pushing it. And you need everybody to cooperate, not compete. Cooperate. Day 4, Noah. We all know the story of Noah from the book of Genesis in the Bible. He is described as a man of great faith. God instructed Noah to build an ark for his family and the animals of the world because a flood was going to destroy the world. God was very specific with what Noah was to build. It took Noah over 100 years to complete the ark. Now, can you imagine? It has never in the history of mankind rained until this happened, until the flood came. The water came from beneath the earth and watered the plants. So no one had ever seen rain. So God told Noah, I'm going to make it rain and flood the earth. And Noah spends 100 years building an ark. And he got to build it big enough for his family and for 2 of every animal. Don't you think in that 100 years, somewhere in there, Noah said, whoa, how are you going to make it flood? What is rain? What's going to happen? No. The Bible says that he never questioned one time. Isn't that amazing? That's faith. And you can look all through the Bible and you can find all kinds of stories about faith. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego got thrown into the fire by Nebuchadnezzar. He had the furnace heated 7 times hotter than it had ever been heated before. And Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego said, God can save us. And we believe God will save us. But if he does not save us, he is still God. Faith. I mean, absolute, complete faith. They got in a wheelbarrow. We told this story over and over to every football team I ever coached. And we actually, we were playing a really difficult game, one that we weren't supposed to win. And one of our young players got on the bus on Friday night, and he said, Coach, I want you to be sure and watch me when I come on the field. I said, okay. His parents had brought a wheelbarrow down to the stadium and put it outside the locker room. And nobody noticed it. And so I never did run through the breakthrough with the players. I always stood on the sideline because I was too old and fat to run through a breakthrough. And I look out there, and coming through the breakthrough is this kid. And what he's got, he's pushing a wheelbarrow. Now, do you know what all of those players are saying that entire game? Getting a wheelbarrow. If we throw the out and up, getting a wheelbarrow. If we blitz on 3rd and 5, getting a wheelbarrow. You think we won that game? We won that game 62-10. And we weren't picked to win that game. But those kids had so much faith and got so much adrenaline and so much fire in them when they came out there behind that wheelbarrow. Now, I had told the story, so I want to take complete credit for it. But there was a young man on that football team that got his parents to bring a wheelbarrow to that stadium for him to push through that breakthrough. Faith? Now, can you imagine what he would have looked like had we lost that game and all his friends would go, Laquan, what are you doing with a wheelbarrow? You look so silly out there pushing a wheelbarrow out there on the football field. But he didn't lose. And he didn't have any doubt in his mind that he was going to lose. And neither did those other kids. They all got in the wheelbarrow. And if I heard it once, I heard it 50 times during the course of that game. Get in the wheelbarrow. Get in the wheelbarrow. They didn't say, we believe, we believe. They left that for the people up in the stands. What they did say was get in the wheelbarrow. You want to do something great? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, get in the wheelbarrow. Have faith in something. Believe in something or somebody. Believe in this program. Listen to the tape. Write the answers to the questions. Discuss the answers to the questions. And you'll be a better you. If you don't, you'll be standing in the gorge yelling, we believe. See you tomorrow.